Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Back to Viz Basics Review. Here we are in week 4 of 2024, and we are building bar charts. And continuing our theme of celebrating Black History Month in the US, we are actually partnering with the DuBois Challenge for this prompt that we have. Our data for this week shows the growth in acres of land owned by African Americans in Georgia over time. So, very simple data set. But let's go ahead and get started. All right, so our first visualization for week 4 comes from Reza. So with this week, a lot of what we were doing was recreating visualizations for the DuBois challenge. So with the compilation that we were doing with Back to Viz Basics, right, the focus was the bar chart. So as you can see here in Reza's visualization, she has all the original visualization from DuBois. But we're focusing on the bar chart. So, I really like the navigation that she's had throughout the whole workbook. But let's go ahead and take a look at her bar chart. What I like down here is that we can look at the original visualization using the show hide object at the bottom. So here's the original visualization completed by DuBois. So we can look at, how he visualized things. This was the red color palette that we suggested to use. So here's Reza's version, right? Very simple, kind of follows the recreation that DuBois had. So great job, and thanks for sharing. Jumping over here to Michael's. So Michael, I would maybe suggest using the red color palette that we suggested. But I like how simple yours is laid out here. The tooltip is nice and cleaned up, so thank you for doing that. And I like the added context that you've included here by including the acres by decade. So and showing us the change over time. I think if you took this change over time, our percent change from decade to decade, and added that somewhere into this chart, that would give us a lot more context to work with. But overall, really nice job, and thanks for sharing. And finally, for our third visualization for week 4, this comes from Afifa. So I like this kind of storytelling that you do throughout the dashboard here. So a bit of a taller version, but you start out with some the legacy of DuBois, and you go into who he was. You go into the DuBois Visualization Challenge, and how to participate, and what we would be looking at. You showed the original. So thank you for doing that. And then you show your creation here at the bottom. So overall, really nice job. And I like how you've put this together kind of in a larger workbook for all of us to look at. So thanks for sharing, and we appreciate your participation. All right, there you have it, folks. That is our Back to Viz Basics review for week 4. Remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos out. And remember, if you want to be in these videos, make sure to submit your dashboard into our submission tracker, usually the Tuesday before the video comes out. We appreciate your support of Back to Viz Basics, and we'll see you in week 5. Thanks.